If I look half as good as I feel, then y'all are in for a really big treat. Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I have an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! Forgive my tiredness, it's because I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm tired and anyway, welcome to Ask Shanny, where every Tuesday I answer your questions. Let's get right into that video and not focus anymore on my... Okay, Cody Cousland? Did Danny know you had an eating disorder when he married you? And if yes, how did you know when it was the right time to tell him? I explained this a little bit before, but I'll hurry and explain it again. I'm like Ricky Ricardo all of a sudden. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Danny found out about my eating disorder when he was dating my sister. Like, I told him about it, but he very quickly shrugged it off because he had no idea what it was. He had no idea. At the time, my biggest eating disorder at the time was anorexia, and so I told him that I had anorexia. We were in the car, we were going to pick up one of his buddies from the airport, because we were best friends when he was dating my sister. We were best friends and hung out all the time, and I told him in the car because my mom was worried about me that day and wanted me to go into a center or something like that, and so I was talking to him about that, venting about that, and so I said that I had anorexia, and he's like, oh, okay. And Danny's a people pleaser, and even more so back then. Like, he would rather not ask any more questions and stress you out than to ask you and stress you out. So like, he wanted to just, I don't know, he probably could tell I was stressed about it because he was like, oh, okay, well, it's all right, you'll get over it, moving on. And come to find out now, Danny did not know back then what it was. Like, he had no idea. So when he finally did know what it was about a year into our marriage. I finally sat him down. Like, apparently he had walked in on me once. I don't even remember that, but he said he did. Maybe I just didn't see him, I don't know. But he said that he walked in on me purging, and it was about a year into our marriage. A lot of other hard things were happening in our marriage. We actually separated for a while. Believe it or not, I know, we're like the most in love people you'll ever see in the world, but we did. We went through our hard times, and everyone does, and that's okay. And coming out of them together only made us stronger and loved each other more. So anyway, so yeah, it was about a year into our marriage. And what was the other part of your question? How did you know when it was the right time to tell him? I wish I would have told him sooner, actually. Like, I think that if you trust your partner enough, if you trust them and love them, of course they deserve to know. I think it's important to just share it right away, because the more support you can get, the quicker, the better. And the more you let it go on as a secret, the worse it will get and the easier it will be to keep it a secret, which again means the worse it will get. So I would suggest, if you're in a relationship, I don't know if you're in a relationship or if your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever is in a relationship with you, whatever way you can find the soonest, the quickest, the easiest for you, I would suggest doing it. Amber McCamey? I'm just curious why you haven't sought help for your disorder. I mean, you're obviously very self-aware. I really don't mean for this to be insensitive at all. I just want you to get better. Thank you, Amber. I know you don't mean it that way. I've been in therapy on and off for, how old am I? 18 or 19 years. I think I've been in therapy on and off. I've gone to Eating Disorders Anonymous meetings, EDA meetings, but right now we can't afford therapy, and so I've been trying to use this YouTube channel as my therapy, and it's been working, because it also like kind of forces me to bring up things that I learned in therapy and share them with you guys, and like share the wisdom that I got from that, and then to also remind myself of the wisdom that I got of that. So that's why this channel is awesome, because even when I'm not talking about myself, I can also, like, when I'm giving you guys advice, remember things that I was taught and then use them on myself, especially when I have to go edit these videos after I'm done talking about it. Then I get reminded again and again and again, because it takes a few times of going through your whole video to edit it. So yeah, so I did. I'm not right now, but I consider myself to be in therapy right now because this is my therapy. Thanks to all of you being there willing to listen, and thanks to those of you who are also struggling who give me feedback, and those of you who have recovered that give me feedback. So it's been really wonderful for me. So yeah. Liv Chili says, I'm really sorry, but can you tell us about the abusement only when you're ready? Thank you, Liv. You left a couple comments about this. You were wanting to know who did it, when it happened, blah, blah, blah. I have briefly touched on the subject of my abuse, and I am still very scared to make a whole video out of it, like exactly what happened to me. I'm actually not sure that I ever will, because one of my abusers I have forgiven, my dad, and he knows that, and I don't feel like it would be good for me to bring it back up to show the world and to, you know, make him look any worse than I already have. Not that, like, that's not what I mean. I didn't mean to, like, make him look bad by saying he abused me, but I just don't think it's necessary for me to go into the details, because I feel like it would bring up some things that I just got finished healing from, and like that I just let go and I just forgave and I just, you know, moved on. And there are other types of abuse that happened to me as well, but I'm just not, I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about it yet. I might someday. I might even talk about what my dad did someday, who knows, but for now it doesn't feel right for me to talk about it like openly for anybody in the world to see if they want to. I do talk about it with my husband though. I talk about it with my mom, with my best friends. Like I do get it out, so don't worry about that, but I'm not quite ready to bring details to light. All I will say is what I've always said, which is that I was sexually abused, I was physically abused, I was emotionally abused, I was neglected, and I was even spiritually abused. Yeah. Sarah Shaperia, say that 5 times fast. Sarah Shaperia, Sarah Shaperia, Sarah Shaperia, Sarah Shaperia, Sarah Shaperia. I did it! Oh, didn't I? I don't know. Could you recommend anything for reducing puffy cheeks? I debated on whether or not to answer this because I don't want to be like enabling you to keep your bulimia going longer by telling you what to do for puffy cheeks. But at the same time, I am in recovery and I still throw up sometimes and I get puffy cheeks from it. And I don't know, like I'm working hard on myself. Who am I to judge you to think that you're not working hard just because you ask how to reduce puffy cheeks? So the answer to that question is you don't. So really that was all pointless, me talking about all that. I don't know. I've tried ice before, not much. The puffiness in my cheek goes away when I don't purge. So just stop purging, because again, it's really just that simple. Sarah Sahara, what's with these names? Sarah Shapira and Sarah Sahara. Sarah Sahara, Sarah Sahara, Sarah Sahara, Sarah Sahara, Sarah Sahara. Is that a real name? Did you make that up? Because it looks like it's spelled out of your first name. I like it, whatever it is. How long does it take to purge? Well, it depends on you and depends on how much you drink and how much you eat and the kinds of foods you eat and things like that. Usually it takes me about 2 to 5 minutes. There was a time when it was so bad that it took me about an hour and a half to do. I would have to just sit by the toilet for an hour and a half and kind of just because at the time my gag reflexes were so overused that they just weren't working, and so it took a long time. So ironically, doing all that purging made it more difficult for me to purge in the end. So that's another danger not danger, but like stupid thing that comes with being bulimic. So if you're still at the beginning, if you're at a place where you can get help for it or stop it, then, or at least to get help to stop it, then please do so, because it's, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Purging sucks very badly. Okay, Sophia Almeida. Girl, what's up with the burping? LOL, you are awesome. Thank you, Sophia. I don't know if you contradicted your question about, because you said what's with the burping thing, and then you said you're awesome. So does that mean I'm awesome for burping, or am I just awesome in other ways and you still want to know why I burp? Well, I'll just tell you, I burp because I burp all the time. I'm a gassy girl and I would rather let it out of this end than that end. I feel like that's less polite, not that this is polite at all, but it's what I do. My mother hates it. She's with you if you hate it. You all are not alone. She hates when I do it. I've gone back and forth because I edit my videos. I could take it out easily if I wanted to, but I've gone back and forth debating on whether or not I should take them out. But I seriously get so many comments of people saying, dude, I love it when you burp. It makes me feel more comfortable around you. It makes you feel more relatable to me. It makes you feel more real and down to earth and like genuine and transparent and just real. And so that's why I usually keep them in. They're not fake, they're real, but the reason I keep them in is just to hopefully make everybody feel a little bit more comfortable, because talking about eating disorders is very uncomfortable and very difficult to do. And if I can do anything to break the ice or break the tension, then I'm gonna do it. And I really do feel bad for those of you who can't stand it and it drives you nuts. Like I do feel bad. I'm really sorry about that, but I just feel like it outweighs, like it's a little bit better to keep it in, to make people feel more comfortable, and to just also allow me to be Shanny and let things out. And last question. Cece Barrington asks, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Aw, I think you're wonderful. I have depression too, and it sucks. This was obviously when I was talking about depression. Thank you, Cece. You're the sweetest thing ever. Is there anything you can do for me? First of all, I'm sorry that you are dealing with depression as well. Depression is the devil, and I hate it, and it makes you feel like a piece of crap every day, and like you're so tired and you have no energy, you have no energy in your mind either. You have nothing. Like you just seriously, like that's what it feels like. So I'm sorry if you're going through that, and I'm sorry for anybody else who's going through that. What can you do for me? You can do what you've been doing. Watch my videos, comment on my videos, leave me a comment. Even if you say the same uplifting thing over and over, go ahead and leave it. I still read every single comment, and I look forward to every single comment, and I look forward to those of you that I know will always leave a comment, and I appreciate it. I like so much. So that's what you can do for me. Thank you. You can pray for me if you pray. You can pray for me to continue to get stronger, because I am slowly getting stronger, but I still have a long way to go. So pray for me. If you don't pray, then send me good thoughts and leave me a comment and spread my message around. That makes me feel really good, because the more people I'm helping, the better I feel about myself, and the more worth I feel that I have in this world, and therefore the more I want to get over my eating disorder to stay in this world, because I know it will kill me eventually. So that's what you can do. Spread my message. Get this as far as you can. I want young girls and boys watching this. I want even older women and men watching this. I want everybody watching this, because it's just not talked about enough. And if it was, I think it wouldn't happen as often. I really, really do. Okay, so that's all the questions. And now let's go to our Jojo jar. Those of you who didn't watch the last Q&A, this is a jar that my friend Jojo from England sent me. She's my best friend. We talk every single day, and she's wonderful, and I love her. And she sent me this jar of little messages inside, that just hundreds and hundreds of handwritten, hand cut out things and messages. So on the last video, I said that I would read one at the end of every video, so I'm gonna do that. It's all about uplifting, and she gave me permission to do this, by the way. These are all meant for me, but they can go for all of us, so. Okay. Aww. I am a daughter of Heavenly Father who loves me. It means a lot to me that she does that. And something as simple as, I am a daughter of Heavenly Father who loves me. I am, you guys. We all are. We are all children of God. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. Just know that I do, and I consider you a child of God, and I consider you to be my brother or my sister. I feel like we're all brothers and sisters because we're all children of God. Except me and Danny, because that would be weird to sleep with my brother. Wait. Listen, it had to start somewhere, right? Think about Adam and Eve. How do they procreate? They had to have sex with each other and have children, and then their children would have had to have sex with each other to have children, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. I'm just curious, like why? Like how? What's the story? I need the story. Anyway, so thank you for watching today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below of this video, and I will try and answer them on an upcoming Q&A video. And join me tomorrow for some very special videos. I'm doing 2 videos tomorrow. One is how to tell your parents that you have an eating disorder, and the other one is me telling your parents that you have an eating disorder, that you can sit down with them and watch it with them if you're having a hard time getting the words out yourself. So watch for those videos. They're going to be very helpful, not just for children and not just for minors, but for anybody that needs to talk to anybody about their eating disorder. So watch for those videos tomorrow. Yeah, and then please subscribe. Please get my message out there and like and share and do the commenting and things. And please don't tell me I look hideous today, because I already know and I already feel that and I don't need to be reminded. So thank you for that. Seriously, there are people out there that do that. Like, shh. And also, I'm really grateful for you guys. Like, you have no idea what this channel has done for my life, and it wouldn't exist, it wouldn't thrive without all of you. So thank you. Thank you for giving me support, encouragement, and the comments I get every day are unbelievable, and they're just growing so fast, and my channel is growing so fast. I just hit 7,000 subscribers last night, so like, it's just really awesome. So thank you, and I love you guys, and yeah, I don't know, that's all. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm a little down today, but I just don't feel well. So I love you. You're beautiful. You're worth it. And I am too. Thanks for watching. Bye.